On the field now, we have our competitors for qualification match number 37. Let's meet these teams. Starting on our Red Alliance, we have Team 3507.
Robotheosis.
And their partners this match are Team 14204.
Super Scream Bros.
On our Blue Alliance, let's hear it for Team 18255.
Stealth Robotics.
And their partners 17403.
LP Robotics.
Thank you to all of our drive teams for coming here right on schedule so we can get started on time. So thank you so much. Helping us run a tight ship here at our Illinois State Championship. We've got the all clear. We're back from lunch with match 37 in 3, 2, 1, go!
Welcome back, Illinois. This is a big match coming up here in 37. We've got a team ranked 5th, a team ranked 3rd in this match. We do see an immediate call for an FTA to check out the autonomous programming over with Robotheosis on the Red Alliance. Their alliance partner, Super Scream Bro, is working on that front stack of cones. They're 3 for 3 at the moment. Across them on the opposite side of the field, Stealth Robotics has gone 1 for their 3 attempts. Unfortunately, one of those cones fell out of their grasps and into...
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Stealth Robotics dropped one of those cones right in front of their own path during autonomous, and because these robots are pre-programmed, it can be challenging for them to anticipate all of the difficulties that might come up during the autonomous period. Over on the Blue Alliance, LP Robotics and Stealth working quickly. Stealth cycling out of the substation. LP looks like they might be working either the front cone stack or the substation themselves. Stealth Robotics making very quick work of those cones being entered into play by their human players. Super Scream Bros on the Red Alliance, also working out of the substation. Robotheosis now for the Red Alliance is back in action. That is a very small and agile robot, and they make an interesting decision here. Robotheosis goes and places a cone on a ground junction right in front of the Blue Alliance substation. That might be a slightly defensive strategy here by the Red Alliance. The Blue Alliance will need to be careful about not descoring that cone in that ground terminal. Stealth Robotics, though, is able to work around that red cone nice and easy. They now have plenty of 5-point cones scored on that junction. Minute remaining in the match. Red Alliance, though, leads it 98-80. Super Scream Bros and Robotheosis both working together. We're getting a close look at the status of some of the cones on this field. LP Robotics still near their Blue Alliance terminal. It looks like one of their Mecanum wheels might be slightly stuck on one of those ground junctions. That is an occasional disadvantage to that maneuverability on those wheels. Their drivetrain also very low to the ground. It looks like they might not have complete traction on the soft tile floor. 20 seconds remaining in the match, endgame underway. Stealth Robotics goes up with a blue cone and a beacon, taking permanent ownership of one of those Red Alliance junctions. That's going to swing some points in their favor. Blue still has some ground to cover, though, and the Red Alliance does have a circuit. Blue will try to disrupt it as time expires in match number 37.
Heading over to field number 2, we have drive teams arriving and getting ready to set their robots up for qualification match number 38. Here in qualification match 38, we have teams competing for the 4th time in our qualification round. All teams at our event get 5 plays during the qualifications. let's meet the teams about to show their stuff, starting with the Red Alliance, where we have Team 10-8-36.
Semper Fi.
Their partners this match, let's hear it for Team 16-2-44.
The Trailblazers.
On our Blue Alliance, we've got 18-5-23.
Vertigo.
And 13-6-99.
Robo Grizzlies.
The call to randomize the field coming in, and our signal's already exactly where they need to be. We've got the all clear match underway in 3, 2, 1, go!
These drivers reach down, start their autonomous. Right away, we do see Vertigo moving very quickly away from their starting position, hanging out in that #1 slot on the floor tiles. That's going to pick them up 20 points as long as they stay there. And an unfortunate tip for the other member of the Blue Alliance. That is Robo Grizzlies on the back of their robot along the playing field floor. Plenty of match coming up, though, in driver controlled, and we have seen teams recover before. Meanwhile, for the Red Alliance,
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Meanwhile, for the Red Alliance, they were able to score 3 cones on junction during autonomous. We see 3 of them on those low junctions at 3 points apiece. We do see Robo Grizzlies trying to get some help from Vertigo. Depending on the design of these robots, we do occasionally see robots able to interact enough to tip a robot back onto its drivetrain. It does depend a lot on the center of masses at play and the lever action working out. We do see that Robo Grizzlies has created a lever for Vertigo. They've extended that arm up, which in this case is horizontal, along the playing field floor. We see amazing collaboration happening between members of the Blue Alliance. We'll have to check back and see if these robots are able to help each other out or just entangling themselves. Meanwhile, over on the red side of the field, Semper Fi and their alliance partners, the Trailblazers, both working on some cones out of the cone stack and the substation. Trailblazers add up 5 more points for the Red Alliance. Robo Grizzlies on blue have now lowered their arm, brought their center of mass back down toward the center of their robot. Semper Fi has ventured all the way over to the blue side of the field, placing a cone in a ground junction, picking up 2 points for the Red Alliance. Vertigo has placed a cone quickly into a terminal. That's going to pick up 1 point. And Vertigo is going to keep cycling from that substation into the terminal, rallying up those points as quickly as possible. 30 seconds remaining in the match. Red Alliance leads 151-22. Blue Alliance, unfortunately, still down 1 of their robots here in the end game for qualification match number 38. Red Alliance still trying to pick up as many points as they can. A beacon and a cone on behalf of Semper Fi is going to claim ownership of one of those high junctions. We also see their alliance partner Trailblazers adding a beacon of their own to convey their own permanent membership. Red Alliance looks like they might be able to pull off the 20-point circuit as well as time expires in match number 38. That was match 38. We've got scores for 37. Winner of that match is the Red Alliance. 153 to 121 takes it home for Red in 37. Bummed me out.
On field number 3, we're almost set for qualification match number 39. In this match in the Red Alliance, we have teams 7715,
Robotic Lions,
and 6200.
Despicable Machine.
On our Blue Alliance, we have teams 7129,
Robo Raiders,
and 5037.
Got Robot.
Call to randomize the field coming in. And signals already where they need to be. We have the all clear. Match 39 in 3, 2, 1, go!
39 kicks off with our 30-second autonomous period. A quick cone comes from Robo Raiders on the Blue Alliance, and they make their way to the rear side of the field for the cone stack. First one does fall out of their grasp. Their alliance partners Got Robot trying the same strategy during their autonomous period. Despicable Machine also going for a high junction in auto. That cone unfortunately landing upside down right next to that pole. Their alliance partner in this match wrapping up autonomous from the front cone stack.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Drivers in control now here in qualification match number 39. Score on the board coming out of auto. Slight Blue Alliance lead, 49 to 44. We've got 3 junctions of ownership for the Blue Alliance, 2 for Red, and Blue just reclaimed one. Despicable Machine up against Robo Raiders, Red and Blue respectively, both trying to take ownership of one of those high junctions. This score remains tight, minute and a half remaining. Both Alliance human players working quickly to get cones into the substation, cycling them out to their robots down on the playing field. Got Robot for the Blue Alliance, drops off a cone in the terminal, and unfortunately another tip. Robots have to be very, very careful here. We've got Robo Raiders down in the center of the field, their arm extended up and pinning down one of those junctions. Minute remaining in the match. Blue Alliance leads 70 to 70. We're tied up with a cone from the Red Alliance. Despicable Machine cone in their possession. They are going to raise that elevator up on high, and Despicable Machine is going to drop off 5 points for that Red Alliance, giving them a bit of a lead here. Blue Alliance, unfortunately, still down one robot. Robo Raiders have put their controllers down. They're going to be waiting out the remainder of this match, hoping that Got Robot can pick up as many points as they can with 40 seconds remaining. Got Robot working quickly, though. Cone in the substation. They want to cycle that out as fast as they can so the human player can get another one in there for them. 30 seconds remaining. Got Robot takes aim at a high junction. They grab 5 points and a 3-point swing for the ownership of that high junction. Lots of possession on the board in this match. Blue is still clinging on to their lead. 16 seconds remaining. Got Robot takes another junction, but the cone unfortunately falling out of their grasp and onto the playing field floor. Despicable Machine beacons a high junction, adding a few points to Red. Red now in the lead as time expires in match number 39. Here comes scores for match number 38 here at Illinois State, and our score is going to the Red Alliance, 205 to 28.
Heading back over to field number 1, we are just about ready for qualification match number 40. At this point in the afternoon, all our competing teams playing their final qualification match of the day. One last opportunity to show our fans in the stands what their robot can do and raise their spot in our tournament rankings in the process. Let's meet the teams trying to show their stuff here in match number 40, starting as always in red, where we have team 18529.
It's Rust in Peace Robotics.
Joining them this match is team 9929.
Tech Ninja Team TNT.
On our blue alliance, we have team 10091.
They are not your average nerds, it's Nyan Robotics.
And our final competitor, team 14360.
Sprockets and Screws.
Match 40 underway in 3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go, Rust in Peace Robotics. With one red cone down already, a second in their grasp. TNT now placing their cone down just in the center of the field for now. Rust in Peace with another red cone. Nyan Robotics now placing their second blue cone of Autonomous. Sprockets and Screws with one as well. And that is a 6-cone Autonomous by Rust in Peace Robotics for the side of the Red Alliance.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
So red with a bit of a lead here as we go into driver controlled. 121 to 71, a huge score there in Autonomous. You can see how quick Rust in Peace Robotics is. Once again, a lot of that process really automated there. Able to make those delivery very, very quickly. Very the same every time as well. We've just got a couple of cones left on the outside of the field for red. Over on the blue side of the field, Nyan Robotics now trying to get a blue cone onto the high junction. Sprockets and Screws quickly zipping around the field, placing blue cones as well, trying to set the blue alliance up for a circuit. Red Alliance now just down to just 4 cones outside of the field. We'll see what they decide to do with these. It looks like they're satisfied with what they've done on the high junction right now. And they're going to get ready to go onto that mid junction. Try to reclaim that away from blue. And they do get it. 50 seconds left here. We are now over 200 points for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance at 140. Still time for them to catch up with beacons, being able to break circuits, things like that. Right now, our Blue Alliance does have a circuit. Red does not seem to be going for that this match. Just trying to stack up and get as many points as they possibly can, as quickly as they can. And now we're into the last 30 seconds, so beacons, of course, will start coming onto the field. We see a beacon going down for red now. Second beacon coming in. 15 seconds now. We've got one blue beacon on the field, another one being grabbed right now. 10 seconds left. These teams have got to be quick. This is a high score, this match. See how high they can get it. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a look at the scores from match number 39. It is a Red Alliance win, 157 to 96. Couple of our teams still moving around in the rankings as we do these final matches.
Back on our central field number 2, another 4 teams just about ready to begin qualification match 41. We'll meet those teams, starting with the teams wearing red, where we have team 19938.
It's Knights of the Ping Pong Table.
With them on the Red Alliance, we have team 14469.
How?
Over on our Blue Alliance, we have team 10138.
Newton Busters.
And 13365.
The Gearheads.
Our call to randomize the field coming in. Our referees expertly repositioning the signals based on the randomization results. We've got the all clear match 41 underway in 3, 2, 1, go!
As we enter here into match number 41, Howe currently the first ranked team. This is their last chance to continue to improve that score. Try to lock in their place as number 1. Autonomous not quite getting there. There's another cone. Seems to have reset itself. On the front side of the field, Newton Busters with their great Autonomous they've been using today, trying to match on the blue side of the field.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And so we did see a parking bonus there by Howe and Newton Busters, so matched equally on the red and blue sides of the field. A tight match going into driver controlled. Just the difference of 4 points divides these two alliances. Howe collecting another red cone. Newton Busters gonna sit in that spot as they've been doing all day. See a little bit of contact there between the blue and the red robots. I'm not sure who that penalty will go over to. We'll find out at the end of the match, see how the referees call it. But it looks like Knights of the Ping Pong Table are going to be trying to contest Newton Busters on that junction. This match, Newton Busters is going to adapt their strategy a little bit, move to a different part of the field to start scoring those cones. Gearheads continuing to score for blue as well. They've already set blue up very nicely for a circuit on the back side of the field, as we've got 30 seconds left until endgame. Still quite a bit of time to score. And now Howe is in their rhythm scoring for the Red Alliance, continuing to score onto that high junction, using that bar to help them align to the junctions in the middle of the field. Now 7 seconds to endgame. Teams continuing to score cones. And here we go into endgame. Those beacons will start coming onto the field here, looking to lock down these junctions. Now red locking down that junction over on the blue side of the field. We've got 8 seconds left. These teams are communicating, trying to figure out where they're gonna go. Oh, a robot falls over on the back side of the field as it's trying to place the beacon. And that's the match. Great scoring by all 4 teams. Cones scattered all across the field. We'll have to see how that score shakes out. Very, very close right now, 138 to 135. And as we get into these last couple of matches, you're gonna see those rankings solidify, but they can also get shifted around as teams play their last matches. So these last ones are very, very important for these teams to win. All right, we've got our score now for match number 40. Let's take a look. It is the Red Alliance with a score of 263, 40 penalty points there. So not a new high score without penalties, but certainly a very, very high score. Nice job by the Red Alliance, 223 without penalties.
On field number 3, we're getting ready for qualification match number 42. Let's meet our competitors. On the Bread Alliance, we have team 6198.
It's the Bread Admirers.
And joining them is team 18183.
Rounded Cube.
Over on our Blue Alliance, we have team 15005.
Technophobia.
And 10415.
It's the Warbots.
Another 4 phenomenal teams ready to compete. And we have the all clear from the field head ref. Match 42 in 3, 2, 1, go!
Here they go, Technophobia using that sensor to try to help them find the post, find that junction. Not quite able to get it down, but the second one does land. Now on the blue side of the field as well, Warbot scoring their first blue cone onto the high junction. Not quite with the second. On the front side of the field, Technophobia with 3 so far. Both these blue robots getting to work, placing these cones.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, both of our blue robots were parked there. I think we had at least one on the red side of the field as well. Blue with over 100 points as we get here into driver controlled. All 4 of these teams doing quite well. On the backside of the field now, Brett and Myers picking up that red cone, getting ready to deliver that and recapture one of these junctions from the Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance has been capturing lots of junctions today. This team's very, very high scoring. Looks like they're setting themselves up for a circuit already. Like we said, it can be hard to secure that early, but it can really pay off if you get a lot of those junctions captured early. It can be hard for the opposing alliance to remember what ones they need to capture. On the red side of the field now, we've got Rounded Cube placing that red cone on. They've got it on the high. Brett and Myers retaking the blue. Technophobia takes it back for the Blue Alliance. Lots of blue cones across the field here. Technophobia, that claw that swings around the robot, meaning they don't have to turn around. Not wasting any time at all. Brett and Myers dropping a red cone onto a blue junction, securing it for red. Rounded Cube have placed a red cone in the front terminal, and we're in endgame. This is it. Comes down to these last 25 seconds. These teams try to secure their circuits. Warbot's unfortunately disabled for the remainder of this match, but we'll see what these teams can do. There we go. Technophobia is able to get that beacon. They've set down that cone. We've got just 5 seconds left. These teams have got to be quick. They're going to park. 3, 2, 1. And an excellent match. Let's give a round of applause for these 4 teams. Great match there. Match number 42. And here come our scores for match 41. The Blue Alliance wins 41, 181 to 145. Both of those blue teams moving up in the rankings, so it was very important for these teams to win these last matches. You can see how volatile the rankings still can be.
Back over on field number 1, we are going to hustle because we have another amazing match on tap. This one, qualification match number 43. Competing this time around on the Red Alliance, we have Team 7006.
It's the Robo Titans.
And their partners for this match, Team 9410.
It's Frank's Garage.
On our Blue Alliance, we have Team 18255.
It's Stealth Robotics.
And their partners, Team 12868.
Ironclad.
I've heard they're pretty iron rad. Badunts. We're randomizing our field here on field number 1. Our random number generator indicating a 3 on a 6-sided die. And our referee crew repositioning signal sleeves accordingly. And we have the all clear match 43 in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, our robots are off. My goodness, Ironclad speeding to the middle of the field. They want to get as many cones as they can in autonomous. That robot looks determined. On the front side of the field, we have a robot a little bit tangled up there. Our head referee telling them to disable their robot as not cause any field damage or further damage to the robot. Stealth Robotics with 5 blue cones placed.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, and here we go. Let's see if our Red Alliance team, Frank's Garage, can get off of that junction. They do look to be pretty stuck up on it. We'll see if they can do it. That's not going to deter their alliance partner, 7006 Robo Titans. They're going to continue to score, try to take back over some of those blue junctions, score on those high junctions, do whatever they can to help their alliance out. Winning these matches matters, but also scoring as many points as you can in autonomous and endgame matter. And just like that, Frank's Garage is able to get off of the junction. Some excellent resilience there from that team as they try to get reconnected with our FTA. Stealth Robotics now dropping some blue cones on the red side of the field. Ironclad Robotics now trying to do the same. If you watch closely, you can see these teams communicating together, making sure everybody is fulfilling their role on the field. And it looks like in this one, Stealth Robotics is just trying to recapture any junction that Red has taken. That can be a 6-point swing for every junction that you recapture from the opposing alliance. That can be a huge deal. We're already at 163 for the Blue Alliance. A really nice high score. As now Frank's Garage tries to get a grip on one of the cones and beacons. Looks like their robot might just be dead in the water where it is. But their alliance partner, the Robo Titans, are going to keep fighting. They're going to try to get that cone placed wherever they can. 3, 2, 1. And we've got your scores for match number 42 now up on the screen. It's the Blue Alliance, 197 to 101, 104-15, moving up in the rankings after that match.
Quickly moving over to field number 2, we're ready for qualification match number 44. Competing in this match on the Red Alliance, we have team 14-6-14.
It looks like they need a second. Never mind.
Such an incredible team. We gotta name it twice. It's team 14-6-14.
That's Electro.
And we've got their partners, team 18-5-23.
Vertigo.
Over on our Blue Alliance, we have team 17-5-76.
It's Titans.
And 32-16.
Robo Fins.
And with the all clear, we'll start match 44 in 3, 2, 1, go!
Robots on the move. Unfortunately, Vertigo running straight into one of those junctions. Not much they can do there. Robo Fins now dropping their first blue cone. On the front side of the field, Electro Robotics now. 3 cones on, 4 for the Red Alliance. Have they got time to get the 5th and the 6th? We will see. They're going for 6. We've got 3 seconds left. Not quite. They get the park.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Very, very close to a 6-cone autonomous there for Electro. They do get the park in the last second, though. It's going to add a lot of points to the Red Alliance score. On the blue side of the field now, Titans placing a blue cone onto one of those low junctions. The terminal in those low junctions are foundational to setting up a circuit for the rest of the match. Our junctions in the center of the field are worth more points, but getting those circuits can be very, very important to swing a match at the end. Electro not wasting any time here already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going for number 9 now on their cone stack for the Red Alliance. Robo Finns with 4 already on the high junction for blue. Electro placing another one. Now their alliance partner Vertigo is back in action. Have to see if they can get going again. We've got 15 seconds to end game now. These teams are trying to get their last cone scored. Electro now placing another red cone. Trying to score as many as they possibly can here. 3 seconds to end game. A beacon has come down for the Red Alliance. We'll see if Electro can get that scored. On the blue side of the field, Robo Finns is sitting there ready to be picked up. They have a grip on it. See if they can get that scored onto the high junction, and they do get it. Very nice job. A second beacon now being attempted by the Red Alliance by Electro. See where they decide to go with it. 3, 2, 1. And now we've got our scores for match number 43 ready for you. Blue Alliance wins match 43, 223 points, 18-255 and 12-8-6-8, both moving up in the rankings.
Before we introduce the teams in qualification match number 45, we have an important announcement to make. We have event t-shirts available for purchase in the lobby. If your team chose not to pre-order event t-shirts but are kind of regretting that decision now, head to the lobby. We have a small selection of event t-shirts available for sale. First come, first served. Moving over to field number 3, let's meet our match 45 competitors. On the Red Alliance, we have team 16-277.
It's Tekken.
With them on the Red Alliance, we have team 13-699.
It's the Robo Grizzlies.
Over on our Blue Alliance, we have team 86-20.
Worm Gear Warriors.
And rounding out the match, we have team 26-74.
Ogden Varsity.
We have the all clear qualification match number 45 in 3, 2, 1, go!
Worm Gear springing to life. See Ogden Varsity very happy about getting that Central Park. Getting those 20 points for the Blue Alliance. Worm Gear Warriors now trying to pick up a cone, but the robot's a little confused about where it is. Looks like it was able to find that though. Very impressive. And they will get the park as well.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, so 3 robots with that parking bonus. 1 cone delivered there during autonomous for the Blue Alliance as well. Now another blue cone going down by Ogden Varsity. Worm Gear Warriors trying to get a grip on a blue cone themselves. An interesting mechanism on the front of their robot, some claws that open upwards and close down around the cone. Seems like that claw has been working pretty well for them today, and so far this match, they've scored a couple of cones using it as well. Over on the red side of the field, we can see Tekken scoring those red cones onto the high junction, 2 of them so far, working with their alliance partner, the Robo Grizzlies. Robo Grizzlies are trying to score some cones as well. They've already captured a low junction, or a ground junction, excuse me. See if they're going to try to do the same in the center of the field. It looks like it. Trying to score onto that center junction. And they do get it. Like we said, that can be a very tricky junction to maneuver around. If they're not careful, the Blue Alliance could descore that and earn some descoring penalties. 3 seconds now until endgame. Beacons now entering the field. Going down for Tekken. Worm Gear Warriors have theirs as well for the Blue Alliance. Ogden Varsity picking theirs up as well. 13 seconds left now. Let's see if they can get that scored somewhere. Ogden Varsity looks like they're going for the high junction. They do get it. 3 seconds left now. A very nice match indeed. Great job, teams. And we've got our scores from our previous match, match number 44 here. Red Alliance wins match number 44, 173 to 107. 18-5-23, moving up in the rankings.
Well, Robot fans, there are only 3 qualification matches remaining in our qualification round. Once again, this means that it's time to start thinking about who you would choose to join your alliance if in the position to be picking. A great resource to explore this is ftc-event.org. So we highly recommend taking out that smartphone, taking out that tablet, and going to ftc-events.firstinspires.org. There you can search for the Illinois State Championship and get all the live results from our match on your phone. That includes rankings and match results, and it's a very powerful resource heading into alliance selection. With that, let's meet our teams in qualification match number 46. Starting in the Red Alliance, where we have team 14204.
Super Scream Bros.
And their partners, 15282.
Bobcats Robotics Varsity.
On our Blue Alliance, we have team 10635.
Unknown Element.
And their partners, team 10836.
Stemper Phi.
We've got the all clear. Qualification match number 46 underway in 3, 2, 1, go!
Autonomous kicks off here in this match. Teams are wrapping up their final matches in qualifications to determine our order for our alliance selection coming up in just a few matches. Super Scream Bros for the Red Alliance. They've got 2 for 2 coming out of the stack so far. Facing them, Unknown Element on the Blue Alliance. They also land their second cone. Unfortunately, it looked so close, but does slide off the top of that junction. Unknown Element tries again. They do hit this one, so success over on the blue side of the field.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Coming out of auto, though, there will be a Red Alliance lead. Super Scream Bros able to score 4 of those cones on a high junction during autonomous. Their alliance partner, Bobcat Robotics Varsity, they're from Back of the Arts High School. They were able to pick up 1 point in the terminal and start that circuit nice and early for the Red Alliance. Bobcats Robotics, they go up with 5 more points of their own alongside their partners. Taking a look at Unknown Element and Stemper Phi for blue, Stemper Phi was spending a lot of time over on the red side side of the field, and that was to place a blue cone on a ground junction worth only 2 points, but establishing some dominance on the field and putting a scored game piece right in the middle of all the action for the Red Alliance to tiptoe around as they are putting more cones up on these high junctions. Bobcats land another. Their partners, Super Scream, now have added a cone in the opposite terminal. So the Red Alliance is trying to get this circuit moving, but Blue owns plenty of junctions of their own and both of their terminals. Semper Fi knocks out the low junction. That'll help them start building that circuit across the field. It looks like they are 1 cone shy of that circuit. 45 seconds remaining in the match. The Red Alliance does lead 114-97 here so far in qualification match number 46. Lots of Blue Alliance cones on the field, and now we do see Semper Fi momentarily take possession of the junction they need, but Bobcats Robotics takes it right back. Circuit broken. Blue Alliance is going to lose those 20 points, and their member Unknown Element is going to take another high junction, taking the circuit back. Bobcats Robotics is going to take permanent ownership of the medium junction they needed. Both alliances breaking 100 points here. Blues still with the circuit with 10 seconds remaining in the match. Bobcats might be able to break it. They take aim at the high junction in our final 3, 2, 1, and Bobcats Robotics take ownership in the final moments of qualification match number 46. It looks like circuit broken. We will get that final score incredibly close, wrapping up that match. Scores for match 45 are here, so let's take a look. We've got a win for the Blue Alliance. 187-79, that is keeping 86-20 in the #1 spot in their final match of qualifications.
On the field, we now have qualification match number 47, our penultimate qualification match of the championship. On the Red Alliance in this match, we have team 10101.
Binary Bullets.
Their alliance partners, team 19168.
Totus One Toos.
Over on our Blue Alliance, we have team 16244.
The Trailblazers.
And their partners, team 3507.
Robotheosis. To verify,
we have the all clear to begin qualification match number 47 in 3, 2, 1, go!
Of note in this match, coming out of Qual 45, we noted that Wormgear Warriors had taken the #1 spot. Well, Binary Bullets in this match is right behind them, currently ranked #2, but taking the RP advantage here could get them higher up in the rankings and give them the #1 spot, at least as we finish up our qualification matches. Binary is getting to work right away. They are going 4 for 4 out of the cone stack. Unfortunately, Robotheosis knocks theirs over autonomously, so they're going to struggle to recover those cones. Wrapping up Autonomous now, we've got a Red Alliance lead.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Big lead in favor of Red now in qualification match number 47. Binary Bullets would love the extra RP from this match, so they're going to kick off 5 points right away. Their partners, Totus One Toos, helping out as well. They've got 2 up on a high junction so far, coming from the human player in the substation. Totus very quick, maneuvering those cones out of the substation, allowing their human player to enter once again, and picking up 5 points every time they cycle that cone out of that field side location. Binary Bullets, their alliance partner with that white robot. They are working on the far cone stack. They already cleaned up the near one. Minute and a half remaining in the match, 141 to 77 in favor of the red alliance. Checking back over on blue, the Trailblazers moving quickly. Blue robot, orange numbers, a snag on a high junction, but they recover, and they are placing what looks like their 6th, 7th cone up on that junction for an extra 5 points, moving so quickly right out of that substation. Their partner in this match, Robotheosis, they are looking at the far cone stack on that blue tape, maneuvering their way. It looks like they're going to be taking aim at an unowned junction right in the center of the field for the Blue Alliance. 15 seconds until endgame. Not a lot of circuits easy for our teams to achieve at the moment. All of our terminals currently unclaimed. Lead is still in favor of red with 30 seconds remaining in match number 47. 30 seconds left. First beacon coming out of the substation is from Binary Bullets 10101, and they want ownership of that tall blue cone stack. And Binary is going to take it. Permanent ownership of that high junction, swinging some points in their favor. Their partners also adding 5 more. Binary want to take away 1 more of those junctions with 7 seconds remaining. The Blue Alliance have also used at least 1 of their beacons and some final parks around the corners as time expires. Massive score coming out of 47. We'll be checking that out in a few moments. We just saw 47, so let's look at the scores for 46. 46 goes home with the Red Alliance, 140 to 129, a tight match, and 14-204 is hanging on to the number 3 spot here at Illinois State Championship.
Back on field number 3, we have our final qualification match of our Illinois State Championship. The results of this match will finalize our rankings and make us prepared for our alliance selection. Let's introduce the teams in this last qualification match of the day, starting on our Red Alliance, where we have team 14401.
They're sitting in the number 4 spot, and they would love to stay there. Give it up for Wildcat Robotics.
Joining them on the Red Alliance, we've got the Pride of Elgin, team 5037.
God Robot.
On our Blue Alliance, let's hear it for team 17403.
LP Robotics.
And rounding it out on the Blue Alliance, we have team 18529.
Rust in Peace Robotics.
The field is set. The signals are randomized. We'll begin qualification match number 48 in 3, 2, 1, go!
Autonomous gets kicked off in this final qualification match before our alliance selection. First cone coming from Got Robot on the Red Alliance, followed immediately by Rust in Peace. Rust in Peace has dialed in their Autonomous for this match, and they are looking to clean that cone stack from the near side of the field. They've got 5 so far, looking for their last. Rust in Peace flips it over, and they've got near perfection coming out of Autonomous.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Big Blue Alliance lead coming out of auto, but 2 minutes of match play remaining here in our qualifications. Lots of work for both sides of the field to do. Got Robot is going on a long trip all the way over to the blue side of the field, trying to place a cone on the ground junction right in front of their opponents, Rust in Peace Robotics. Blue Alliance still with the lead. Got Robot, unfortunately, has a cone stuck in their robot. Here in Power Play, robots can only possess 1 cone at a time. Unfortunately, what that means is if a robot gets stuck inside of something internal, if it's stuck on their drivetrain, stuck on their wiring, that cone counts towards possession. So until Got Robot is able to lose that cone, that green robot on the Red Alliance will not be able to use their manipulator to pick up additional cones. cones. Their alliance partner, Lakeview High School's Wildcat Robotics, is working as quickly as they can. They've modified their manipulator a little bit since we saw them at the league tournament. They're able to rotate a manipulator, much like the other teams we have seen here today. They're reaching into the substation, flipping that cone around, and placing it onto the high junction for 5 points. The motion is slightly more efficient over on the blue side of the field, where Rust in Peace Robotics is stacking up another massive score on one of those high junctions. They've shifted their attention to a medium for 4 points apiece, and LP Robotics, they are pushing around a cone of their own, being careful not to pick up 2 at a time out of the Red Alliance terminal. 30 seconds remaining in the match. Blue Alliance indicating they have breached 200 points here, but there is still plenty of time for Lakeview or Got Robot to try to reclaim any of those junctions currently owned. Lakeview is trying to do just that, and Lakeview permanently owns the high junction right in front of Rust in Peace Robotics. Rust in Peace does place a beacon for themselves. That's going to convey ownership to the Blue Alliance as time counts down. We're down to 3, 2, 1, and that is qualification matches here at the 2023 Illinois First Tech Challenge State Championship. Now we've got 2 more scores to give you. Here is one of them. Match 47 going home to the Red Alliance. As we said, a massive score in 47, 233 to 147, clean match. Excellent work on both sides of the field. It keeps 101-01 in the number 2 spot.
We now have a couple of minutes to wait to give our referee and field crew enough time to tabulate the final scores for qualification match number 48. We're going to stick to our schedule for the day, which means starting alliance selection at 2:15. After we post this final score, we'll have some updates and information about that. But this short break is a great opportunity to grab a snack, use the bathroom, and get ready for the excitement that will be our elimination round. After we post this last score, we also want to make sure all of our mentors and coaches know that our executive director of FTC here in Illinois is going to have a small roundtable. If you have any feedback, questions, comments, or ideas about First Tech Challenge in Illinois, please meet Jonathan on the left side of the bleachers back near the drinking fountains. So if you're looking forward, you're going to meet Jonathan on the left side of the bleachers, back by the drinking fountain. If you have any questions, ideas, comments, or feedback you'd like to share with the director of First Tech Challenge in Illinois.
Robot fans, we have got your scores for our last qualification match, and it goes home to the Blue Alliance. 199 to 93, and we have a switch up in our rankings. Team 18529 is now guaranteed to play in our elimination rounds.